I hope this video doesn't Hanoi you. What?
This refreshing Vietnamese noodle dish has two distinct styles, a northern Hanoi and a southern style, characterized by the form of the meat. And in this recipe, I'm doing them both. With a variety of herbs, greenery, spring rolls, noodles, pickles and a light broth, this is such a refreshing meal and each bite is a little bit different. It's perfect for sharing. Here's the ingredients list. I'll put them in the description below. For the southern style, we're using belly pork, which needs to be cut thinly. I've got about 500 grams in total, so cut it fine. Next, we're making the caramel sauce used to flavour both of the meats. Put the sugar into a pan on a medium-high heat and wait, don't stir it, just wait. When you see the caramel start to form, you can swirl the pan a little bit so that new sugar hits the heat. Have faith, it will work. Once the caramel has dissolved all of the sugar, take it off the heat and add a ladle of hot water into the caramel. Watch out, it's hot sugar, it may spit a little bit. Then combine to dilute the sauce and leave it to cool. And here I've got two sets of the marinade ingredients. Combine one into the belly pork and the other into the pork mince and mix well. These can be covered and left to marinate, probably for an hour or so while we get everything ready. Now it's pickle time. I'm using carrot and turnip, which is quite traditional. Peel and slice them about 1/4 of an inch thick. As the turnip is larger than the carrot, chop it to a similar size. Once chopped, pop it into a bowl and sprinkle a tablespoon or so of salt. Give it a good mix and wait for about 30 minutes. This will draw out a lot of the veggies' moisture and make the pickle crisp. See? Here's the water, it's all drawn out. Drain them and wash them thoroughly to get rid of all that salt. Put them back in the bowl and add the sugar and the white vinegar. Give it a good mix and set aside for 30 minutes to an hour. Then they'll be pickled and ready. Now it's time for some actual cooking. In a dry pan on a medium-high heat, fry the belly pork. It's thinly sliced so it'll take no time to cook, but make sure both sides get a nice colour, because let's face it, colour equals flavour. It's now patty time. So for the Hanoi style pork, make small patties about half the size of your palm. They do need to fit in a bowl after all, and fry until firm to the touch and nicely coloured on both sides. Our final component, the dipping sauce. Place the water into a pan with the sugar and fish sauce and bring it to a gentle simmer, making sure all of the sugar is fully dissolved. Once it's brought to a simmer, it's ready and we're all set to bring the bun cha together. To serve, pour the dipping sauce into a bowl about 1/3 of the way up. Add some noodles and arrange bits of whatever you fancy around the noodles. Then pick up with a chopstick full of ingredients, dip them into the sauce and enjoy. If you like this recipe, why not try one of these others? Here's some. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see what comes next. Until then,